Hi, I'm Megan, and I read. Don't we all? These are the books that I read in the last month. I eventually want to be able to be like, these are my June reads, and these are my July. But really, I want to talk about these books that I've recently read. So, first one is going to be Yesteryear. Yesteryear is by Carol Claire Burke, who I guess she's popular with podcasts. This was a book club book for me. Loved it. I gave it overall a 5 out of 5 star. Love having a character that I don't like. I love having a first main character that I just do not fuck with. So thought it was good overall. And I had 3 book club books this week, and I only went to one of the book clubs, and that was the one that I went to. So overall, that was great. Next, I read A Fig for All the Devils by C.S. Fritz, where this is a short horror book. Overall, gave a 4 out of 5 stars. Less than 300 pages, maybe like 230-ish. This was a book club book that I was sad that I missed the book club for, but I was busy. So A Fig for All the Devils is basically about a boy whose dad dies and he meets death. And then it just kind of goes on to this spiral of, meeting death and what that means and everything. So overall, loved this book. Quick read, was a little bit spooky. Maybe a July-a-ween or whatever it is, Halloween in July book. Next, I had Hum by Helen Phillips. Hum is a sci-fi book. So this was the third and final book club book. Did not go to the book club. Did not go to the meeting for this one. Hum was very interesting because it started off so strong. Technology-based, futuristic world. Hum is the name of the little robots that roam around and do whatever. But it talks about how every single thing that you're doing is tracked and how that's going to be working against you in some degree. I thought the book overall was good until the second half. They lost me. Everything just kind of went downhill, and I'm not really sure why it would end that way because it wasn't leading in that direction. I don't know. You can make your own decision. I gave it a 3 out of 5. It was not bad. I just didn't like the second half. Then one that I just finished was Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix, which gave 4 out of 5 stars. This has been one that I've been slowly reading over the past couple of months, like my back burner book. I love Grady Hendrix. If you haven't read any of his horror books, he's got one of my favorites that's it's the Southern Book Club's Guide for Slaying Vampires, which is lengthy name, and lengthy book, but really great. It's the same type of feeling when you're watching that scary movie in person and your stomach starts to kind of clench because you're like, ugh, it's just a little bit, Grady, I don't know how you do it, my man. I was 4 out of 5 stars just because I didn't think it was totally a 5-star book. It's definitely not my favorite Grady Hendrix book, but it's up there. But it's up there. And then the last one of the ones that I was most excited about, because this was a reread for me, was Twilight. Yeah, overall, 4 out of 5 stars. I feel like we all relatively know the story. I forget how much detail this book has. I mean, obviously, it's a chunky book, but forget how much fun it is to read these. And I also love the fact that there was so much more that I caught that was a little bit more of the Mormonism side, which if you haven't done a deep dive on Stephenie Meyer and the connection to the Church of Latter-day Saints to Twilight and how everyone kind of connects into that, really good and was really, really fun to reread anyways. That was a blast. I am going to be reading the rest of the series because I actually never finished it, so I don't want any spoilers. Please, I've made it this far. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 books in the last month, which is really good for me anyways. I'm excited because I think that this month is going to be one of those months where I basically just finish everything that I've been trying to read. I feel like there's going to be a good review for this next go around. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope you got a good recommendation. I think out of all of these, I would say Yesteryear and Witchcraft for Wayward Girls were my 2 favorites from everything.